Writing a good cosmic horror story takes a little bit of practice. And you're probably going to mess it up a few times because you have to think of things outside of a human lens, right? You have to think of things like what would some strange alien species or entity or force really want instead of like what humans want. To write a good story, one of the things you need to do is have balance between what we know as like the listener, the reader, the person consuming it, what the character knows, and then what the otherworldly force knows. So you could have your character, like we had the story in the previous video, the aliens were harvesting all the spruce trees, the humans didn't know what to do, and their military was powerless to stop them, and the aliens were annihilating anyone who'd stop them. So everyone was freaking out. You could have your characters, they're aware that the spruce trees are being harvested. They're aware of what the aliens look like, some of their capabilities of firepower, maybe even some of their very advanced technologies. But that's about where the limitations go. Every time that they try to look into the signals, try to decrypt things, try to even maybe use alien hardware that might have been discarded, it's so foreign to them. It's so difficult to comprehend, and they have a hard time just like figuring this out. The biggest thing they have to do is survive. So when you're doing cosmic horror and you're trying to have these characters survive, but also not know too much, you have to give little opportunities or moments where they can, for a price, get rid of whatever it is that's the antagonist, right? So if they wanted to like flush these aliens off of the planet, they had to find some means of getting rid of them. So it could be something like a bioweapon, but this would affect humanity as well. This could actually render an entire region unlivable if they use something like that, if they use like nuclear weapons, anything of the like. You know, maybe the aliens have never encountered nuclear weapons and it could be really devastating to them. So you could have these things where humanity's like, okay, we have an option, but this option isn't great. It's fairly terrible. Because remember, in cosmic horror, when you're just surviving, you never have like a complete victory. You never have a really heroic win. It's just, we made it. We got out of there. Maybe we survived, but the people are always damaged at the end. Like in most horror stories, right? There's rarely ever like a, we defeated the big bad wolf, hooray, you know, everybody's fine. So think about that when you're trying to do a cosmic horror story. You have a balance of knowledge between the reader, the characters, and the entities themselves. And then you also have to have victory at a steep cost, or like some sort of cost, even if it's just damaging to the characters themselves. Maybe they learn too much and it just kind of fries their brain or something like that. But something there that makes the victory feel painful. Hope that helps.